O sea, no hace mucho más. 2 horitas que Riot lanzó los cambios de pretemporada y se vienen cambios grosos, gente. Así que atención.
I'm Jeremy, also known
Ah,
as
perfecto, con subtítulos,
Hey
lean.
folks, I'm Andre, also known as Meddler. Today is August 17th, and we've got a lot to cover today.
To start, we want to talk about an update to how we approach ranked each year in League of Legends. We're going to be moving to 3 ranked resets.
Va. Esto ya es
And we
gigante.
want to explain these changes a bit before we hand things over to our game director.
Bien.
Lou.
Esto es gigante, hermano. Es gigante. 3 splits por año en vez de 1. Ahora con la transición de que este año son 2. Pero esto va a hacer que no vamos a tener una pretemporada gigante, sino que lo que vamos a tener son pretemporadas más cortas, pero va a ser del juego algo mucho más dinámico y explosivo. Que creo que por cómo vienen las nuevas generaciones de jugadores, es algo bueno. Es algo bueno, no dar cosas a tan largo plazo. Está bueno.
Talk a bit more about what that
Me
entails.
gusta el triple
League's
reset.
had a year-long ranked structure since the early days. Some of the details have changed a bit over time, but the core's been
A
pretty
ver.
consistent.
Seguir las ideas de juegos como de Fortnite, ¿no?
Ranked kicks off in January, and then runs until just after Worlds in November, at which point we jump to preseason, we experiment with some gameplay changes.
Totalmente. Estás jugando una temporada que dura todo el año. Al tercer mes, porque sos un manco de mierda, estás ganando 16 PL y te están sacando 29. ¿Qué expectativa tenés para el resto del año? No lo quiero decir porque me pueden banear si uso esa palabra, pero se
There's a lot we
entiende
can
para
focus
dónde
on
voy, ¿no?
out there. There's a great kickoff to the season moment, there's a clear endpoint, game and esport have some nice synergy with each other, that sort of thing. But at this point, we're also seeing some opportunity for improvement. One long, gradual climb over 10 months can feel like a real grind, with a long gap until a fresh climb.
Estoy de acuerdo.
That down period at the end of the year where
Que te den más PL, que te saquen más PL, pero todo más explosivo.
a lot of people will want to play ranked and can't. And sometimes it's just a long time until we've got the next window for larger changes
Estoy de
to
acuerdo.
Summer's gameplay.
Estoy de acuerdo.
It's also often unclear when the next event or larger update to League is going to be. Now, this year you will have noticed we tried out a faster ranked climb and a mid-year ranked reset. We think that went well overall.
Todo salió bien, ¿no? Tenías a la gente que era plata y estaba en esmeralda y te tocaban la partida y salía 0-14, pero
It's an
bueno.
opportunity to create more
O sea, hay que mejorarlo, pero está bien, está bueno,
gameplay
sí.
changes that can
Pero hay que
tie in with
mejorarlo.
other things going on in the League ecosystem. So, with all that set up, here's Pooh to talk through some more information on these changes.
Hey everyone, I'm Pew, aka Pew
Hola,
Laser.
Poo
And today I'm
Poo.
going to take you through some of the upcoming changes we're making in preseason and ranked splits in League of Legends. As mentioned, we're moving into a 3 ranked split per year structure with resets between each one. This should
Okay.
hopefully result in more impactful games.
Entiendan, a ver, y de paso voy a explicar el sistema de rank, que esto también es algo que me preguntan mucho. Los resets de LoL no son totales, son parciales. Si no, todos los challengers tendrían que estar jugando con todos los hierros al principio de la season, todas las seasons, y eso no tendría ningún sentido. Entonces, si ustedes están hace 4 años en bronce y en la nueva season suben rápido y están en plata, les van a dar 16 PL y les van a sacar 29. ¿Sí? Es así porque es la forma que tiene Riot de capear las cuentas. Son resets parciales, van a tener en cuenta siempre el elo de la season
climb for
anterior.
each split, and it also means you'll have the opportunity to earn 3 ranked skins each year.
3
Part of the change to this
tres
model is
skins
taking
por
a look
año.
at preseason. Past preseasons have gone onto PBE in early October, giving players a lot of time to explore and learn the gameplay changes that will be featured for the coming year. The flip side is that by the time the new season starts, the gameplay changes no longer feel new. In other words, the time in which players are most excited to play with the new changes and the time in which players are allowed to and excited to start their rank climb were not aligned with each other. So this year,
Tiene razón. Cuando más hype tenés con los cambios es cuando ves los cambios de pretemporadas. Y no podés rankear.
and in each year moving forward,
No
we're
tiene
planning
ningún valor el player que analiza rápido las cosas y sabe interpretar las cosas.
to have preseason hit PBE in mid-November with an official release in January of 2024 on the same patch that ranked and esports play begins. The current rank split will stay live through November and December of this year, giving players more time to get to their desired rank. Now, this is a new approach and does carry some risks, so we're going to have to be really on top of it in terms of the balance and the meta at the start of each split. We think the trade-offs are really worth it, and we're excited to start 2024 off with a bang. If you'd like to learn more, we've got a dev blog on this topic that's live now. In terms of what's in preseason, we have a lot of changes that we're working on. We're looking at terrain adjustments to parts of Summoner's Rift, changes to map objectives, and significant modifications to the item system, some of which I'd love to share with you today. Earlier this
Okay.
year, we said that we weren't really happy with how mythic items landed, and that we were open to removing the system entirely if the changes implemented didn't bring us closer to where we wanted it to be. And well, they didn't. So starting in January of 24, mythic items will be removed from League of Legends.
Bien. Un popular opinion. Hola, Darman, gracias por el comentario, buena onda. A mí me gustan los míticos. No va a haber más míticos, gente, en el League of Legends. Se van. Yo entiendo que es un popular lo que yo digo porque todo el mundo odia a los míticos. Es muy frustrante tener tantos ítems, tantas opciones, jugar contra un Zed en mid y no poder sacar Sonias de primero. Ser un campeón de efectos de impacto y contra una compo con mucho DPS mágico y no poder ir por el filo de la cordura. Es frustrante, yo lo entiendo. Hola, Nompa. A mí igual en particular los míticos me gustan. Me gusta la idea de que cada campeón tenga que elegir desde el inicio de la partida un gameplay claro analizando qué tiene enfrente. Me gusta mucho. Como creo que en lo que se falló es en el balance entre los míticos y en la jugabilidad que cada mítico propone. Como que hay jugabilidades que están muy overpower por sobre las otras para ciertos campeones. Y que por lo tanto se vuelve como indistinto de la partida lo que te vas a hacer. Y ahí pierde la gracia. Sería lindo que Samira tenga 2 opciones de mítico y que no, que si el arco escudo es mítico, te vas a hacer el arco escudo sí o sí, pues las otras 2 opciones no tienen nada que ver con el gameplay de que propone la campeona.
Trying to serve the needs of a bunch of different champions in a class with a few mythic items has proven to be really
Bueno, ahí está, lo está diciendo el
And while
chabón.
it works
Listo.
pretty well for about half the roster, the other half is left with items that
Totalmente. Draven, Darius, Ezreal. Había campeones que no encontraban un mítico adentro del juego, literalmente. Que estaban débiles porque no tenían claro cuál era el mítico.
or have their creativity stifled. While the mythic item tier will be removed, we will be adjusting current mythic items that players really like to be exciting.
Me sacan
options
fuerza del
rather than
viento,
just
me
strictly
meto en
centered.
tu oficina,
So that
pupu.
means you can go back to buying Infinity Edge with Trinity Force if you'd like.
Sí, pero
You'll learn
déjame
more
fuerza del
about
viento.
other
No
item
nombraste
changes and
fuerza del
everything else
viento.
we're cooking for preseason when we do the full
Cuidado,
reveal
pipi.
coming
Pupu.
soon. TM.
Next up, we also know a lot of you have been waiting for some news on what's up for Arena after the Soulfighter event.
Ok, el 2v2,
We're really
v2.
excited about the response to Arena, and we think there's a lot of opportunity to make it even
Okay.
better again.
A ver, yo estoy esperando que Riot me anuncie el arranque de Aram. ¿Qué mierda te cuesta ponerme arranque en Aram? ¿Sabes lo tryhard que me volvería en Aram? Si solo me tengo que tirar, no elijo el campeón y puedo jugar ranked como un enfermito. Me tenés jugando 14 horas
This
por
debut
día.
run will end with the Soulfighter event as previously discussed, but that's so we can take it down, make a bunch of upgrades to it. So the game modes team is already underway on that work, and the next version of Arena will drop in early
Oh,
December.
diciembre, pero los Rioters están trabajando todo el día.
But we're looking at things
Hola,
like
Esther.
adding a lot more augments to give more game-to-game variety, improved champion viability so you can have a good time bringing a larger variety of your favorite champions into a
Ahora
game,
dicen,
some
sacamos a
map
Yumi.
adjustments, and ways of playing with more than just one friend.
So on the subject of game modes, while we're taking Arena behind the scenes for some updates, we do have another game mode that is
Ranque de
finally given its
Aram,
time to shine.
ranque de Aram.
Nexus Blitz is coming.
Oh,
back
qué
in late
divertido,
October
igual
for
esto, me
Epic
gusta.
Weekend. And we know this has been a long time coming, especially because we promised you'd see Nexus Blitz in 2022, and we did not deliver on that.
Regalame una skin por faltar a tu palabra,
As
Pipi.
you remember it, though with a few tweaks to account for changes since its last appearance, like the updated jungle items.
On a different note, as we mentioned in a previous dev update,
Ahora, main junglas. El otro día vi el tweet de un Rioter diciendo que el jungla tenía 20% más de impacto que el resto de los roles. Así que main junglas, abran el siempre sucio porque se las van a empomar.
we're still also working on improving bot AI to both enhance the new player experience and also make playing against bots feel more like a real game. We'll be having our first player-facing technical test of the new bots on PBE sometime next month.
We're currently focusing our bot work on helping new players learn the game. So these bots are deliberately intra-level at the moment. We expect most of you to crush them easily, but we'd still love your feedback on how they look and feel. And check out the dev blog that just went live today for more info on how to do that.
Okay, that's nearly it for us from today. Next time we talk to you, we'll cover new champions and champion updates, including Skarner, who's still on track for a release early next
Ah, otra vez con el rework de Kernel. Ya no te
Following
creo,
that, we'll
Orgi.
have
Ah,
a visual and audio update, which should be revealed sometime mid to late September.
And if you want more details, don't forget to check out the dev blogs on the rank changes and ongoing bot AI development. Thank you so much for watching.
Lo único decepcionante realmente es que no hay ranked de Aram.